Hi, in this video I'm going to show you a couple of salonMonster's basic service time management options to help you make your calendar more effectively booked. So let's just pop ahead a week here to a spot where I've got some empty spaces. I'm going to use this coming Wednesday. So first off, let's just start by creating a very simple booking. If I click here and select our client, and I'm just going to pick a short haircut here, which is a nice simple service. I can click on Edit Service here to see the details of it. You can see that this has a duration of 45 minutes, and I can configure that duration. Let's say it was an hour. I can adjust that easily. The default durations for any service can be set in the Settings Services area, but each individual service can be customized. So as in this case, I had the default set to 45 minutes, but for this particular client, I know their hair is a bit longer. I'm going to make it an hour. So I'm going to update that and save that booking. I'm not going to bother with sending out a reminder, or it's not going to bother with sending out a confirmation there. And so you can see I've got that short haircut. Just like we booked, it's an hour long. I can go back and I can edit that at any point by clicking on that. And let's say I now wanted to shorten that to 45 minutes. I can go ahead and do that. So there we go. It's now a 45-minute appointment. Now, if I want to move that appointment to a different day, I can click on here and click at the time, or the date at the top here, and that's going to take me to this here. So let's say I now wanted to put that on Tuesday. I could click there. You can see it's now got the new date at the top. I can also adjust the start time here by clicking on the time. So we're going to move that, and we'll now see that sits on the Tuesday. Now let's look at a bookback. So a bookback or split appointment is a little bit more complex, and some salons like to use this because it gives them the option to book a service that has a chemical component to it and book another client in during the time that is processing. So I'm going to pick haircut and color here, which I know is set in my system as a bookback or split service. So you can see here, it's listed here as an hour 30, going from 8 to 9:30. But if I click on Edit Service, you can see it's actually got a start duration, a process duration, and a finish duration. So the start duration is the time during which you would apply your color, and you can customize that. Your process duration is how long that's going to process for. Now, the key of the process duration is this leaves this time open in your booking calendar. So you can also book another client in during this time. And then finish duration is when you are going to rinse that color out, let's say do a cut at the end, etc. So if I update that and save this appointment and go back and look at my calendar, what you're going to see is we've got that 30-minute start duration, a 30-minute processing duration, and then the continued appointment here, the 30 minutes finishing where we rinse the color, etc. And I can book into this slot in the middle here another color. This also leaves this available for my online booking so that customers can book an appointment in during that time slot. And and of course you can do things like you could daisy chain these. So I can put another customer in here with another haircut and color. I'm gonna save that, and you'll now see we've got Abigail and Allie, starting Abigail's, starting Allie's, while Abigail's processes, finishing Abigail's, and then finishing Allie's. So you can see how that can allow you to book really effectively. Now we also allow you to do what we call a la carte booking. So a la carte booking allows us to book multiple services in a single appointment. So let's click a time slot again here, and I'm going to pick Adam this time. And we're going to give Adam a couple of services here. We're going to go for a short haircut. And you can see I've now got my date and time, and the short haircut selected. And now I can go add another service in. So I'm going to click here, and in this case, I'm going to add a root color in. Now, okay, great. That's just a standard service. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't a bookback in this case. So you can see this is just a single duration service as well. So I've got my short haircut and my root color. This one runs from 10 to 10:45, and then this one runs from 10:45 to 12:15 p.m. You can do this with as many services as you want, so you could just keep adding other services in, and it allows you to do as many as you want. So this is a great way to be able to build up items. Clients can also do this. If we go to our booking page here, you can see that a client can come to your booking page, and I'm going to click on my user here. So a client can come in and let's go for a women's haircut, and I can add another service into this booking, and I'm going to do that with the same person, and we're going to do a bleach and tone as well. So as a customer, they can also do this. And when this goes to find that appointment availability for them, it's going to take that 60-minute time and that 70-minute time. So it's going to look for a spot in the calendar which has 2 hours and 15 minutes free. So it's going to add those up and dynamically find a time that fits all of those requirements here. So coming back to our example here, you can see those 2 a la carte services that we've added in. And I'm going to click save there. Come back to my booking page, and you can see here we've got those 2 services that are now listed on the calendar. Adam with the short haircut, and then with the root color. Now, what we can also do with this as well, if you've got multiple stylists or you're working with an apprentice or something like that, is you can actually split those 2 services between 2 different people. So let's do an example of that. I'm going to click on my calendar here, and we'll pick another client for April here. And I'm going to pick a short haircut from Sven, and then we're going to add in another service, but this time I'm going to pick a different stylist for the second half of this. So we're going to go highlights with Lissandro. So you can see here at the top we've got Sven for the first one and Lissandro for the second one, and I can save that. And if I come back here, you're going to see April's appointment. It's only showing her short haircut here, but if we click at the top here to view both, to view all stylists, you can see that her appointment is split between 2 different stylists here. We've got this booking with Sven for the short haircut, and then afterwards Lissandro is doing the highlights on that cut. Hope this has been a helpful little explanation of how you can use some of salonMonster's duration settings to help make booking your day more effective. Thanks.